Hello, living in Boulder vlog. It's 9:30 in the morning, and I'm up and Adam. I think I got up at like 9. I think I may have heard my alarm at 5. But the problem was I didn't get any sleep last night, like at all. I was just laying there. And not only that, I didn't have asthma, so that was good. But not only was I sleeping there or just laying there all night long, but I was sweating my ass off. I was in a pool of sweat all night long, like a sopping wet pool of sweat. It was so wet, I had to keep flipping my pillow around and around because my pillow was just wet, sopping wet. And I'd fill the back of my head, and I was just dripping with sweat all night long, and it wasn't even cold. It's like a problem I've been having lately when I don't exercise. I hope I don't have adrenal cysts, because that's what my grandfather died of at 45 years old, of a heart attack. Adrenal cysts increased his blood pressure because his cysts would pop and get in the bloodstream. And one of his, when he was sweating, big time sweating for no reason. So, but yeah, and I had insomnia. So insomnia and sweating all night long, just laying there. And I got to sleep. I got to bed early too. Kirsten and I watched a movie from like 8 to 10, and yeah, and then so now I'm up right now. I feel totally lethargic. As you can tell, I'm yawning, constantly yawning. But I feel completely lethargic. I think I waited too long to try to get back in shape. I mean, obviously I can get back in shape, but I waited so damn long that my body went into, long since went into some type of hibernation mode. It causes me to yawn all the time, also causes me to sweat my ass off all the time. And then everything is just dead. All my muscles are slowed down. So anyways, let's talk about what I did yesterday. I didn't do anything yesterday in terms of exercise because my road bike doesn't work. The chain broke, and I didn't have an extra chain. So I bought 2 chains on Amazon, but I have to wait until the 29th to get here. So I ended up calling my mom, and because day before yesterday, they called and said that they were going to install my flooring on next Thursday, but I was responsible for getting the wood in there. There's all this failure to communicate with Lowe's. So we drove into Lowe's. Turns out that they will. I need my mom because I don't have a car. We drove into Lowe's, and we had to set up the delivery, but it was free, but we had to set it up and everything. So it's coming on Monday. But then what we decided yesterday was a day to get the doors for the closets. My roommate beat up his doors, smashed his doors apart, used it as a punching bag, and then tore the door off the hallway. So that was like $600. I had to drive all the way into Inglewood for that. But they're wooden now, they're lighter, and the other ones were metal. And they're painted white, so they're the same color as the room. The other ones were like khaki, so they look cooler. So that was like all day, though, because we were shopping around, drove to Lowe's, drove to Home Depot, and then had to go to the other Home Depot because they didn't have it in stock. And I started the day by locking myself out of my house. Because I have to go and close my account. I just remembered. I had to transfer this money and then to close it. That's what I'll do after this video. So, but I locked myself out of my house because I'm still not organized. Like here, I'll show you. Oh, actually, I can't. That's my house. My mom has to come over and get the paint. She wanted to look at that verse, so. And the spare room has got stuff in it, so I've got stuff I could do still. I still didn't finish organizing my closet. I only wanted to quit smoking weed after I'm done organizing my house. I ran out of weed though. Maybe I can scrape this. I just am in the habit of being stoned when I listen to music when I organize. But anyway, right now I feel totally lethargic. Like I don't want to do anything. I could drink some coffee. I don't know, maybe my body is like too accustomed to caffeine, but if I try, I feel like if I tried to lift weights, I would just be weak. I could try that, but I feel like I can't run. I was gonna try to ride my time trial bike today, but I just don't really want to. I don't feel fast enough. There's a certain level of like strength I feel like I need to have before I can even get on that time trial bike. Same thing with a mountain bike because it's old. I just don't feel like it. If my road bike I could. I just went way too long. I went way too long without exercising because I was working too hard on my website. Like obsessively, and I was so obsessive with it, I wasn't moving physically. I wasn't moving at all, and yeah. So I'm a kind of a wreck. Now I'm yawning like I can't, like it's nobody's business. Sweating my ass off and then yawning. So, and I'm not even laying down. So, I just called my mom because we were like fighting, kind of arguing yesterday, and then she called me yesterday and she's like, let's not talk for a while. And I'm like, fine, but today I don't really have anything else to do, so I just called her. And when we say that stuff to each other, it doesn't really mean anything because we always call each other the next day a lot of time. But I called her to see if she wanted any help because she was complaining yesterday that that she's like behind in her house and wants help and all that. So I just called her and she's too busy to like supervise me to do things. She doesn't ever want to let me alone to do stuff. I wish she would. Just let me run wild over her basement and garage. But she's a pack rat, so so she said she was going to do all her business stuff, and then maybe at 3 o'clock in the afternoon come by. We go swimming at my place because her YMCA swimming pool broke. That's kind of, I guess, the way she gets exercise, and I offer her to go on bike rides. So, yesterday I was, another thing that's causing me to feel like I'm in this like dead zone. I'm in dead zone right now, mentally and physically, is because I quit smoking weed. I've been smoking my ass off since I was 18, but since they legalized it in 2014, I've been like literally high off my ass the entire time. I haven't even had like a single day, maybe a couple days of like, or even weeks of being sober when I was intermittent writing and stuff. But so, yeah. Plus, my roommate was a lethargist. He would just sit there all day long. He's one of those people who would just like sit there on the couch like this. And then they'd get up and they'd lie in bed. And that's like, I don't know, I could have gotten that energy in here in my house. It didn't bother me the whole time he was living here. It never bothered me at all because I was just in my room the whole time. Even though he was out here making noise, like a lot of noise, because he was mad and kicking, breaking things, but it didn't bother me at all because I was just in my room working my ass off. But now I'm trying to get going. So I think what I'm gonna do today is organize my room. It's kind of a pity that I have to wait so long to get the chain. I usually don't. I should have just gone down to the damn bike shop. I didn't pay attention. I didn't look at the date when I bought it on Amazon. I just bought it, and then I looked at the date later. It's like 9 days. But I totally could have done that today. I would have been enjoying myself with that. I don't have to be that strong to get up the hill. And it's really hot, but once you go up another 1,000 feet, it becomes cool again, and then it gets like perfect temperatures once you get up a couple thousand feet higher. So I think peak to peak highway is like 8,500 feet. And once you're up that high, it's like perfect. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But I didn't get. I was up until maybe sunrise, and then I don't know if I got any sleep at all. I may have not gotten any sleep whatsoever. But I feel like I got too much sleep. So, anyways, 11:54. So that's my vlog for today. I'm kind of a disaster area. Because I can't ride my road bike, mainly, I'm like super finicky. Even though I have a road bike, I got the electric bike there, got my mountain bike back there, my other road bike. Those are 4 bikes. And the time trial bike. I only want to ride the road bike. So I could go mountain biking today. But I think what I'm going to do is just organize my apartment. Oh, as far as music, when I'm not stoned, my prediction is I'll be interested in listening to music maybe a week, and then I'll get bored, and that's when I'll start listening to stuff, and hopefully my brain will work well enough by then. My brain's kind of switched off. So that's what I'm up to today. That's a vlog. I burned myself out, man. I burned my mind out all those years on my website. But it's good that I don't have any kind of obsession to work on it now. I could keep moving forward on it if I just work like a few hours a day. I'll get into a rhythm. So I should have been smarter and made sure that I had extra chains for that bike. I just didn't. I wasn't on top of things enough, and but I bought 2. So that's it. That's my vlog. I'm gonna scrape this motherfucker, even though this like rest of the hair is like years old because I didn't even know that thing existed. Didn't even know this thing existed. It was up there for like 5 years. Anyways, that's it. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy and enjoy organizing, I think. I need some downtime. I don't go places or travel around for vacation, so my vacation is organizing my house when I feel lethargic. Yeah, so that's what I'm up to today, the 21st of July. Talk to you tomorrow.